a whole greenhouse full of Hoyas. Let's go check it out! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, my name is Roos. My pronouns are she, her. And today I'm in a greenhouse with Kek Jekkie. Yeah! I'm super excited. This is Thijs from Kek Jekkie. If you don't know, this is their website. And this is my friend Maaike. We're gonna check out all of their plants because they have a greenhouse. Wait, there we go. With a lot of Hoyas, and all the plants are actually on their website now. So if you see something that you're interested in, write down the name and then head over to their site to check it out, because they have a lot of Hoyas. They used to be the aeroid specialists and then they got into Hoyas. Yes. Before we get started, a quick message. If you use the code ROSE25, you will get a €5 off your orders over €25. And I actually got this Gloriosum from Kek Jekkie as well, so might be interesting to check it out. So let's go check out the plants. So we're gonna start with one of the Hoya tables. So there's a few bits and bobs over here and then we'll start with more organized. So this is a bit of everything, like this one. Bangpla.
And we also have those over there.
Yeah, this one I love. This one, right?
Yes.
Check out this splash. It is like pink, purple.
So it turns, it starts with white spots, and then if you give it enough sunlight, it can turn purplish.
Yeah,
pinkish.
if you give it enough light. I personally haven't tried this plant, but I have noticed on my Hoya obovata, for example, that I can get this splash, but it's a really kind of a balance between the splash being beautiful pink and then the plant being burnt. So it's a little bit tricky. Let's check out the rest. These are Syngonium, as Thijs is the one who will tell me how to pronounce Thijs. This is actually a really cool one because it turns pink. Looks very cool. And then we have a lot of Conianas with splash. Not the super splash, not the super silver ones, but the regular ones.
We have a silver one over here, but they tend to revert very quickly.
Ah, yeah.
So if we
Nice.
start with full silver leaf, it just turns into a more splashy one.
Okay. And then you sell them as splash. Okay, it's a little bit unstable.
Yes.
This is nice too. What is this one?
It's the Finlaysoni lalia.
Lalia. Finlaysoni lalia. Ooh, can you hear the misters? Sounds really nice. Look at the veins on this. Look at this baby leaf. That's so cute.
This one is the IR26.
Have you ever heard of this plant? I have never heard of this.
IR26.
26.
I think it's also related to Colina.
Okay, haven't heard of that either. They have some weird kinds that I have never heard of, but maybe you guys have. Let us know in the comments. I am mostly attracted to the look of the plant. There are some new names, definitely a lot of new names that we can learn about here. So keep your pad ready and write down. Also, this video is not sponsored, so this is just me being very enthusiastic about Hoyas and about Thijs and Nina because they are great at taking care of plants and selling them for affordable prices. It sounds like an ad, but it's not. And then here is a huge, it's called Flavida. And the leaves are super dark red when they come out, right? Orangey.
Yes.
And then they turn more green. They have smaller ones further on, but this is like a little bit of a chaos spot, if I'm allowed to say that. Lots of caudatas here. Yeah, those up for the stengels. Look at this beautiful baby velvet leaf. They are so cute.
Yeah, and these are so easy to grow. It's like, they're just like weeds.
They're super fast in my house as well, so that's very cool. There's even Hoyas on the floor here. These are Camphorifolias, so we're gonna try and not squish them.
This is Pusilla Malaysia.
Pusilla Malaysia. This is the one that gets the weird spots, which looks a little bit funky. But in the bottom it looks, you can see the leaves better. Quite nice. And then I see some Crassipetiolatas.
Yes, and then the Danang version.
Danang, okay. I don't know all the extra versions, but I believe you.
This one was just sold as a Hoya Danang, blah blah blah.
Ah,
And I found out that it was just a Crassipetiolata.
okay. So that's why you left
Yes.
the second part on. Nice. They also have a lot of ferns, which you cannot buy, but they're very special, very rare. Just kidding. They are like a weed, but they're pretty cool looking. This is Rebecca. Ooh, this is nice. This one is pretty. Oh, it's big.
Yes, that's the Biacensis ALS1.
Biacensis ALS1. Okay.
And then the ALS2 is this one, so this one is more rounder leaves.
Rounder leaves, and these are more like
oval shape.
Yeah,
kind of.
I see it. I think this is nice.
And then this one, that's my favorite. So this one has a lot of silver in its leaf.
Very splashy, and that's the 1 or
Yes,
the 2?
the one.
Okay.
A sunrise.
Ah yes, sunrises that are not super red yet, but growing nicely. Here's the rositas as well, which is cute because of course that's, I feel related to this one with the name.
UT33.
UT33?
Yeah.
Never heard of that either. But nice orange leaves coming out. Do you hear the misters? They're going. Oh, the plants are happy. Nice. Oh, and this is long. These look like the Bertonier, but they are Panchoy, right?
Yes.
So they are very similar to Bertonier, but somehow different.
And then this is also another one. It's, I don't know the exact name. It's something with one, but I think we can show the name in the screen. Or?
Yeah. Hoya Yangoyana? I'm not sure about the pronunciation. These are more Camphorifolias. They are growing a lot. Look at all of them. Really nice plant. And when this sun stresses, it gets really, really nice and brownish red. So it's worth sun stressing, and also it gets really cute flowers. So look that up on Instagram if you're interested. It's very cute. Over here.
Over here, more UT33.
Ah yes, the big one.
Some Rebecca's. It's a bit of a mess, this part.
This area. This is nice too.
Yes, that's Finlaysoni Saturn.
Saturn?
Saturn.
Saturn. With a lot of splash.
Yes.
Not a lot of veins.
There's
Interesting.
new growth here. It's really big.
Oh yeah.
It's all the way
Grows all
here.
over the pot. Whoa.
I
That's
think
a
we'll
wild
just
one.
keep this one as a mother plant.
Yeah.
And then propagate it.
It wants to live in here.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then there's some silver cronianas or lacunosas.
These ones are lacunosas.
Lacunosas, okay. And
Well,
look.
I'm not sure, but we bought those instead.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of an issue here with the lacunosa croniana debate. But look, I already learned that this is allowed, guys. Don't yell at me. But the ferns are taking over the Hoyas, and it's very satisfying to take the ferns out. So we're helping Thijs do some cleaning because we want the Hoyas to live. Look, here's another one. Just taking over. It's my favorite. Lots of croniana lacunosa, whatever, bits. Some more Rebecca's.
Yeah.
Very
And
cute.
a lot of Rebecca's.
Yeah. Look. And this is all normally under a tent, this part, under an extra layer of plastic to help them grow better. And then after they are done and ready for sale, they actually move them away from the plastic so that they get used to more home humidity. So they really try and get the plants ready for us in our homes. Then I have a lot of rositas as well. And then this is also really pretty. This is one of those that we saw before, right? Or no?
Yes, it's the Flavida. That's
The
over
Flavida.
there.
Oh yes, we'll see them in a minute. But I like it a lot. Then they have a lot of Epipremnums. So
Also covered in moss.
also covered in moss. It's adorable. Look at the soft moss. Oh,
this
and that's a
one, it
variegated
started
one.
as just a small stem, and it turned into this beauty.
So they actually just had a sale in their shop here in Delft, and they sold a lot of their big ready plants. So what we're seeing is actually the leftovers. So if you can imagine, there's still so many plants, but look how cute this baby is. We'll see a few bigger ones in a minute. Some Raffi cryptanthus growing all over the place. I have a small one of this growing in my terrarium, and it's so cool. Definitely really cool to have growing up a board or something. So those are nice. Ooh, and there's a whole box of them here. Look. In moss too. Oh, this is so soft. Oh, they're almost hidden from view, but look. Those are very pretty. And some future projects. Some Margravia. I always pronounce this wrong. And some future Hoya projects as well. This looks like a Polynura brocade, or however you pronounce it. And a globulosa. Nice, growing. That looks so much happier than mine in my house. I hope it's gonna do better.
And then I think this is Hoya Chelsea, but I'm not sure. Some people say it's just a Hoya crinkle.
Yeah, that looks a bit different.
But
It
we
does
got
look...
all of these we got from a friend, and we're just trying to grow them into full plants.
Yeah, and then propagate them and
Yeah,
make more.
exactly.
Lots of Brandtianums.
Yeah, so these were very big a few weeks ago, and I decided to cut them all and propagate them with stem cuttings. But I think that most of them actually died.
Whoops! So this is
But
what's
that's
left
fine.
now. Well, at least these look still look happy, and their leaves are really big. And then some cream splashes. Here you can see the cream in the cream splash, and here as well. And Thijs told us earlier that not all of them get it. So some are just like Brazil, and then they will not sell them. But some others do have
Yes,
the...
but these are mother plants, so I propagated them. So most of the white is over there in the other tent.
You took all the good parts out.
Yeah.
So that's table 1 already. Well, one side of table 1. Careful walking into a greenhouse. Over here on the other side of the table we have some beautiful ones. This is a Kalimantan, and unfortunately these are their mother plants, so they are not for sale just yet. Look, it's making a new baby leaf. Very careful, don't touch baby leaves normally. And then the other ones are
Nuit CV.
Nuit CV, with similar markings as like a Callistophila, but you can see the difference with the Kalimantan. I think this is stunning, and then this is also very cool.
This one, I believe, is also a Nuit CV, so I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes the leaves just tend to differ.
Yeah, they're not all the same.
No.
Just like us, we're not all the same people.
Latifolia.
Ah, this is the Latifolia, which might be something else now. Tell us in the comments, I forgot. And then there's some of these fluffy little rotundiflora?
Yeah.
Rotundifolia, I don't know.
No, Rotundiflora.
Okay. That's people seem to be obsessed about. So they're propagating. That's a good sign. They will be for sale in the future if they take off. And then some beautiful, these are also mother plants. We'll see some babies. These are Elliptica.
Yep.
Looking very cool. And then Obovatas.
Obovatas and Callistophillas.
Ah yeah, in the back there as well. Callistophila babies.
There are also larger Latifolias.
Ah yeah. Bigger leaves. Wait, there's a tendril in front of the screen. And a Callistophila here. Lots of Caudatas over here with really nice dark leaves. I love that. Oh, they're so dark when they come out, and then they turn lighter green with a nice splash. Some Obscuras, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to recognize some. And this looks like one of those that you really like.
Yeah, that's the Biacensis ALS 1.
1 or 2, we don't know. And then some...
Especially in their younger stage, they all
yeah.
look the same.
Yeah, okay, but they are cute, I admit it. This is, I think, Thijs' favorite. And then we have some Courtesy.
Yeah.
Yes. Cute. And look, a little hiding one. Is that also the Biacensis?
Yes, that's the same.
They are beautiful. They remind me of Sigillatus in the colors and the pattern of the splash. Lots of Cronianas. Or Lacunosas, whatever. And Flavida?
Yep.
I'm learning. Flavida has these beautiful colors, and if you look at it this way, you see all the red together. It's really nice. So actually, you should buy several to make it look nice. No, just kidding. Oh, here's some Enduaensis,
Yeah.
which is hard to pronounce, but cute.
This is Biacensis, and this one is the IR26.
IR26. Okay.
Over here, Coresisunda.
Coresisunda.
Yes, something like that.
Okay. Beautiful new leaves over there. It's a really subtle pattern on them. Do you see it? Dark veins, but hard to see. Not IRL, but on video. Ooh, and these are some of my favorites. I didn't know I like this one, but it's really, really fluffy and soft. The leaves are actually soft to the touch. And it's called Numelarioides. Yeah. I didn't know I wanted this one until today. It's really soft. Really cute.
And then some UT49.
Those are pretty. Those are similar to the ones that we saw in the front with the purple splash, or no?
No, that's the Bankra. That's this one.
Ah, okay. I'm not keeping track. Hopefully everyone at home is keeping better track.
More Biacensis.
Biacensis heaven. Oh yeah, these are the ones that you showed us before.
Sunda.
Coresisunda. Baby leaf. Very cute.
And then it's a big UT33.
Wow.
And then
taking over.
this is also a bigger UT49.
All the UT numbers. That's so confusing. Ooh, and sigillatus that are actually growing and alive. Mine has never grown for me ever. Look at this. This is super long as well. So pretty. Baby leaves. Yeah. Check this out. That's so cool. So over here we have some UT 49 that are still propagating, so not ready for sale yet. And then this is the Koresasunda. I'm learning names very quickly. This is beautiful. Look at the veins, very subtle. And then next to it, oh, this is actually a new leaf of that plant. Looks a little bit like how Hoya fungi comes out, actually. And these are the, tell me again. Dashanta. Look how beautiful this is. Like, it looks a little bit like a globulosa or a Hoya fungi.
Yeah, exactly. I like this one.
Oh yeah, and the small one with the little blobs of leaves. What is that one? Is that also the...
That's also the Dashanta.
Ah, just small.
Yep.
Adorable. This is a Quinquenervia, and it's actually one of the options for the Hoya Supermoy. That is not the official name, but that I have at home. So once it flowers, we're gonna find out whether it's this one or not. See? The light veins, sun stress, very nice. Here are some more Kali Montons. Look at this beautiful leaf here. These are still, this one is growing well. Look, there's a new leaf. This one's a happy one. This one looks a little bit sad, but it will be okay. I believe in you. Keep going. This is cool too. What is this one?
Oh, that's also a Kali Monton.
Jesus, I have very similar taste. How would you say? Very particular taste. Nice.
Then this is a small bangpla.
Small
You want
bangpla.
it like this, right?
Is this the one that gets the splash?
Yep, the
Yes.
pink splash.
Yes.
You
And
can
it's
keep-
growing.
You can keep it.
I can keep it? Are you sure?
Yeah.
What is the price for people on the website? Like
€22.50.
$22.50. Check it out. I hope I can get the splash to go nice and pink. Okay, focus. Back to the plants. So this one is actually beautiful and really big already. This is the Hoya Nui Seve.
Yes.
And they're very similar looking to Callistophila or Finlaysoni. So if you like Callistophila or Finlaysoni, this is a nice one to also try because the markings are pretty similar. And in Thijs's experience, this is actually quite easy to grow. So that's also good to know because my Finlaysoni, at least at home, is quite tricky. And the Callistophila can be tricky for people as well. This one is a Finlaysonii type that is called lalia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one actually has a pretty clear veins, but there are some others over here that have a lot less clear veins, and even more further on that are even less pronounced. So that's that's very interesting to know that every plant can be different and it doesn't always have to look the same. Here's some more Biacensis type 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. New leaves.
Rebecca's.
Lots of big ones too, look. Really long and tangly.
Koresasunda, the
Ah, yeah.
bigger ones.
Koresasunda, but full plant. And again, you can see the veins, but the leaves are also really shiny, so it's kind of hard to tell. Some baby Callistophila that they're trying to grow back. At the entrance here, there are a few more big Nui CVs. And this leaf is actually beautiful. That looks a little bit like a Kalimantan as well. Nice. It's not, but it looks like it. I also have a lot of Monstera dubias here. Look at all the little boards. This one is starting to attach nicely and shingle. Very nice. Over here, some cryptanthas that are also starting to grow. Here you can nicely see the patterns. They're so beautiful. Rhaphidophora cryptantha. I have this in my small terrarium already. This is the special Hoya spot, but also some Bilietiae propagations. They have a lot of aroids in a different location. And then some very, very special Hoyas. So we have some AH74 here that are, I don't know if I said that number right, but this is the really, really cool one. And what's this? I don't know.
I think it is a Acuta, but I'm not sure.
Acuta, very splash. Nice. And then this is a Svetlana, which is a mix, a hybrid of Hoya Daitii crossed with Finlaysoni, which is very cool. This one's also beautiful. Did you know the ID of this one? Nope, also a surprise. And this one was the Parviflora splash, or
Yes.
yeah. And this is the Wilbur Graves. Okay, everybody freak out now. It's very small still, but it's growing. And to be honest, it doesn't look super impressive, but it would be cool if they could grow these and then make them a little bit more affordable for everyone. So they also have a lot of aroids in a different location, but they put some mais here, propagations, that they planted at the end of July. And it's now the beginning of September, and there's already, it's raining right now from the mist, but there's already little leaves coming out. So that's really cute. This one's actually already working on the second leaf. Ha, it's dripping on me. Look, all the little baby mama leaves. Very cute. So on this side, they also have some Syngoniums. These are the Wenlandiais that are also currently on the web shop, I think. And they're very nice and fresh looking, beautiful velvet. And some really, really big begonias over here. I don't know what this is called, do you know?
Little brother Montgomery.
Little Brother Montgomery. I actually saw that in a garden center once and I laughed really loud. So this one, and then over here is the Brevirimosa, which is stunningly red and pink and is normally quite hard to grow, but you can see how well they're doing here. They're exploding with huge leaves, so this is a good place for them, I think. These are some more, it's really dripping everywhere. This Croniana or Lacunosa splash with really long tendrils already. There's a lot of them everywhere. Here's a nice example of how the super silvers can turn more regular, super, not super, but splashy, because the original was a super silver, but not anymore. It kind of looks cool though. It's like a little bit different. Also a jungle of Epipremnum amplissimums that they have a lot of, as you can see, but I'm not super huge into Epipremnums. Sorry guys. There's some more Hoyas hiding here. Look, Callistophila. This is Biacensis again.
Yeah.
One, I think, and maybe Quinquinervia. Nice.
This is Finlaysoni.
Ah, this is the Finlaysoni lalia.
And then this is the Finlaysoni Saturn.
Ooh, this is very pretty. This reminds me of like Hoya Rinsi Borneo. Looks very similar. So it's called Finlaysoni and then?
Saturn.
Saturn. I think I asked you that already earlier, but it's very pretty. I like this one. Nice. And there's another one, Finlaysoni lalia.
No, Saturn as well.
Saturn as well. Okay, I know nothing. Yeah, this one is taking over the greenhouse, taking all the way over there. Nice. That's good though, because that means there's going to be lots of propagation material to buy plants for us later. This is the propagation area, again with the plastic over top normally to keep the humidity more high. And they have some cream. This is the cream splashes that Thijs was talking about before. I think these were the sticks of something else that you told us about that didn't grow yet. Yes, Brontianums. And a lot of beautiful Epipremnum pinnatum variegata. So that's very nice. There's some bigger ones here with fenestrations already. This is the Nui CV. I'm learning. And the Biacensis. Callistophila. This name I forgot again, but it's the one that Nangpla with the pink splash. This is the cool one that gets the pink sheen. I don't know the name anymore either. Solicamiana. How do you remember all of these names, man? It's weird. And then this, do you know what this is?
Finlaysoni lalia.
Ah yes, the lalia. So the lalia is kind of the lighter one, and then the Satan, whatever, is the darker one.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Is this then the Satan thing?
This one.
Oh, that's the big one. Don't take it out. Look at this. The size is insane. Wait. We need a head test. Check this out. It's so big. As tall as my head at least, not as wide. Some Sigillatis propagations and Rebeccas. Some very, very splashy ones that I'm sure you guys will love. This I recognize from my own plant, the Nicholsoni New Guinea Ghost. And then this is a very splashy.
Carnosa Splash something.
Just Carnosa Splash. Super splash, I would say. And then this you said might be an acuta, or did I remember that wrong?
Yeah, it's either the Carnosa splash or an acuta, but this is also something. So
yeah, it's a surprise. Here's some more New Guinea ghosts, and this is Svetlana and Hoya Daikiai. So they're working on a lot of stuff for us to see in the future. That's not ready yet. So these are the Nui CV, and then this is Callistophila longleaf, which I was like, how do you see the difference? Aren't the leaves the same size? But that's not what it's about. Thijs has a regular Callistophila here, and you can see how the ends have the veins on them, and then these ones, the veins go all the way up to the end of the leaf. So here you see the end of the little circle, and here you don't, kind of.
Another difference is that on this leaf, the veins are like next to each other, and often on this side it has a bit more space between them.
It alternates?
So, yeah, exactly.
Okay, interesting. Okay. And then some Biacensis and some Crassipetiolata that I always say wrong, and some Caudatas. Nice. Lots and lots of Hoyas on the works. Finlaysoni lalia. These are also the Finlaysonis, the lighter ones, that you don't really see the veins very clearly, but these are a little bit bigger. Really nice. We made it to the other side. These are the last few plants that we're going to show you today. These are some more Nui CV, I think. And then Walliniana, here's a good few. Walliniana variegata. Really nice looking, and lots of obovatus as well. So everyone who always messages me about getting a cutting of Ollie, which is not possible at the moment, these will be coming to you soon, hopefully. So that's really nice. Rotundiflora. What was this? Parasitica?
Yeah, Parasitica
Chantella. And I don't know if you guys can see, but the splash is very pinkish purple. So I guess that's now a verticillata then, because all Parasiticas are verticillata. Then we have some cute little Hoya ellipticas. I had to think for a sec there. And these are also adorable. Look, new pink leaf. Tell me again.
IR26.
IR26. All the numbers are just too confusing to remember. So these are still very, very small. They're still growing. And once they're big enough, then they will sell them. We're in a very small bit, so we're walking like this. It's quite funny. Some more of the plants that we've already seen.
Some more Finlaysoni satin.
This is the darker Finlaysoni, and you'll see if they got too much water probably, then they look a little bit different. But once the mature plants come out, they'll make sure that if you buy one, it will look good and beautiful. Thijs is actually very, very strict. Too strict, I think. And then some Biacensis, beautiful. Here's the big one that we saw before that Thijs pulled out. And here's the variegated Epipremnums. If you see the table move, it is actually moving. I hope you guys don't get dizzy. Oh, and some cool ones here as well. Epipremnum skeleton key. Do you see how the leaf is getting the skeleton key shape? Very cool. So these are in the works as well. And I guess that's it. Thank you so much, Thijs, for the tour, and Micah for being my driver and friend. Quick message from Editing Roos. If you use the code ROOS25, you will get €5 off your order over €25 one time. So if you're interested in getting some plants, you can use that code and get a discount. Yay! And that's it for this tour. Please let us know what you think in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Thijs for having us and showing us all of the plants. Super exciting to see all the Hoyas that are still in the works and that are coming, and also to have a aroid lover turn into a Hoya head. Thanks everyone. See you again very soon. Bye.